So just we know you scored early, and then the game went in a different direction. My first question is, do you feel fortunate to get the point and kind of get out of here with a point?
No, because in the first 30 minutes we could score at least 3 or 4 goals, and after that we were lucky. After that, maybe we play 35 minutes amazing. The best maybe we play away with Dome, but the worst with Dome away. I don't know why, but when we have to change Anton. Maybe it's for Anton, I don't know, but we lose the control, we don't keep the ball, and they have the control. And when that happens, I say many times, if you don't have the ball, you are in trouble. And that happened, and we were lucky the last in the second half. But I remember in the first 30 minutes, we could score maybe 2 or 3 goals. And when that happened, the game changed. But I accept that we play really bad the second half, the last 50 minutes or 60 minutes. And we have, I say my players, we have to learn about that, because in the playoffs sometimes that happens, and when you lose the control, you have to defend at least compact and use a little bit when you keep the ball, the counter-attack. But I remember in the second half, we keep the ball 5 seconds, 6 seconds. When that happens, you are in trouble. I'm talking about many times. That is the reason why I like to play. I like to keep the ball, because when you have the ball, they don't have the ball. It's simple like that. But they play much better. We have to recognize. It's simple like that. They play much better in the second half. The reason why, I don't know. We want to change in the second half, play 2 strikers, Mitic and Tati, number 10 Maxi, number 10 focusing Acosta, because Acosta is the playmaker for them. But I don't know, every single ball is, we keep the ball just 5 seconds. When that happens, you are in trouble 100%, and that happened tonight.
Can you give us any sort of update on Anton Tinnerholm, what the extent of the injury is?
I don't know. We have a team doctor in New York. I don't know. I'm not sure what happened with. You have a concussion. Right now, he told me he feels really well. But in that moment, both players decide to play. I don't know exactly the rules. If the referee stopped the game and they have to change, but he told me I'm good, and he played 50 minutes. The same in the player, the Dallas, and after that both has to replace, because they were in trouble. I don't know what will happen, because we have a team doctor in New York, and you have to make a test.
Well, you certainly see his value. Go back to the first goal. I mean, inside of a minute, it was really a great goal, well constructed, and Tinnerholm's service, and then Tati got back on the board.
Yeah, we started to play really well. We prepared this team to play in that way, and I was very happy in the first 30 minutes, because we play amazing. We make a build-up. We play really brave. They make high pressing, but all the time our build-up was better than the high pressing. And repeat, after 25-30 minutes, we start losing the control, and we were in trouble in the last 60 minutes. They play much better. And when that happened, I say chapeau for Dallas. But for me and for my players, we have to learn for the next game, because because it's a ladder. Because we are so close to play the playoff.
This game was physical, it was hot.
Both.
It was one of those games where you could just see at the end, and now you have a match on Wednesday.
It's not excuse, but never forget, we play 3 games not in 8 days, in 7 days. Look what happened with Chiton, with Tati Castellanos. It's not easy. I'm boring to talk about that. If the MLS don't want to change, okay, we have to accept. I say many times, if not, we have to rest in Barcelona for the next year, but I'm not American player. I'm not American coach, but it's a surprise for me. Not in this year, but for me, it's not the best way to play. Not for New York City. For every single, I remember when we play against Vancouver. I say many times Vancouver play against Montreal, and we were in Vancouver, and the same in Galaxy. Okay, the rules are the rules, and the MLS, the competition. But for me, it's not the best way. Not for the New York City, because after that you can get injured, 2 or 3 players, and the fans want to see the best player in the pitch. But okay, I say many times to you, it is what it is. This is MLS. MLS decide to play, I don't know, sometimes 5 games in 16 days. But they have to realize it's not the best way for the players. If you want to protect the players, not the New York City players, forget about it, the players, the MLS players, you have to change a little bit. It's not a balanced league, not for New York City, for Vancouver, for Orlando, for every single team. But that happened because you are really tired when you play 3 games in a row in 8 days, 7 days, long trip, the temperature, everything is different when you play in the West Coast, East Coast. And that happens usually when you are really tired. And I say the last game, we are tired, we need to rest well. But sometimes it's not easy. After the long trip, we have a delayed 6 hours in the airport. We fly the next day. That happened here in the MLS.
3 games left, and you're in position to finish top of the table. No matter what happens on Wednesday, no matter what happens, you're still in first place.
Yeah.
And so it's set up for you, yeah?
We have in our hands. That means we had, even if we lose the game, we have 1 point more than Atlanta, for example. I say many times, we will try to finish in the first position. It's my job, it's our job. If not, the second position. It's not the third position, for sure. But we will try to finish until the last second, until the last moment. We will fight for that 10 months. And we are so close. And I say to them, the tiredness doesn't exist when you are so close. I say them, but the tiredness exists. You know that.
Just again talking about Wednesday, how much does the result today and Atlanta's result yesterday sort of play into preparations?
It's not bad. It's 1 point. Was if we lost the game, we draw the game. We are happy, especially for the first 35 minutes. But everybody, my players, me, know we have to improve for the next game. Will be not easy because it's a ladder, it's a champions last game, but it's important. Right now it's 4 points, and when that happens in 3 games left, that means we have the league, our confidence in our hands. Depends of New York City, and we will try to until the last second. Believe me, we will try to win the with confidence, because right now, especially, is very important for the playoff. You know.
Does Joseph Martinez's injury change anything for you?
We have Eber, we have Keaton, we have Anton. Is a bad news for the MLS, because he's a good player. It's a bad news, but it's a bad news for Eber as well, or Keaton, because right now Eber and Keaton and Joseph as well, maybe they are one of the 7, 6, 10 best players in the MLS. When that happens, it's not easy to accept that for the Atlanta, for us. But believe me, if it's much better, you can get injured for sure. Even if you play every 6 days, but it's more easy for the coaches, for the players, recovery and rest well.
All right.
What's Keaton Park's injury? What do you think? It looked like
I don't
a
know. It's the
hamstring,
same. No, I don't know. It's in the hamstring, but we have to play in 3 days, and it's the same. Anton, we have a team doctor in New York City, and we have to make a test, and I don't know, but it's so close, you know, for the next game,
Yeah.
and my feeling right now, I'm not sure,
Yeah.
But you know, in hamstring it's not easy to play in 3 days.